Live from Charles Schwab Field, we're ready for Game 2 of the College World Series. It's the Clemson Tigers taking on the Florida State Seminoles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Phillips. He swings and fouls one off. That's a hit.
Big fella.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
What's up, Kobe?
So up next, John Perkins.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
In there, sets him down on strikes. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Clemson on top here, 1-0. First and second, 1 out. Phillips digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And they lead by 2. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Perkins will hit next. Two on, 1 out. Quinones throws to first in time.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Chang-Ho Donnelly.
And next is the designated hitter, Chang-Ho Donnelly. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch gets away.
Here, on the back.
And that costs him as he scores easily.
Well, you'll take a run however you can get it. And right there, the wild pitch. There's a runner on a like that.
Good shot, Mr. Donnelly.
Scores.
Driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now that's the third baseman, number 24.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
Grab me. I like that. Okay.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. A 2-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
Well, you don't usually want to try to yank that pitch, but he's so great at getting his arms extended that it actually works out. Get the wrist from rolling, stay through it, and bam, it's out of here.
1 down. Phillips steps in. Clemson's made it to Omaha 12 times and counting. Just one of those programs with deep roots and some really passionate fans.
Yeah, and Boo, you can feel it as soon as you walk into Doug Kingsmore Stadium. When they're rolling, Jess, that stadium gets really loud.
Back in action here at the Charles Schwab Field. Sammy Lugo getting ready to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Phillips. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
His speed was just clearly the difference on this play, Boog. I mean, he laid down the bunt as far away from first as possible and flew down the line. Almost got him, but not this time.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernesto Tejera.
We got you. One out. You got one.
Payoff pitch. This to third. Phillips.
Let's get that second
To
one.
second,
Come on,
that's
baby,
one.
bro.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Eighth inning coming up. The Tigers have the lead 10-5. So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Phillips.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. The relay. And he's got no chance. He's out. One out. Runner at second. Perkins now at the plate. Man at second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now it's the DH, Chang-Ho Donnelly. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Digging in, Marlon Fernandez. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Hey, hook up right here.
On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Clemson out front, 10-5. Here's the second baseman, Ernesto Tejera.
He don't like how they got my man with the black sleeve. When I try to change it, they take it away.
And that's a base hit. Quinones coming home. The run comes in from second. And that'll do it. They get the victory, and they're headed straight to the semifinals. Phillips was simply remarkable in this one, Siggy.
Really impressive performance, Boog. Helping his team move to 2-0 here in Omaha. He put on an absolute clinic out there today, and I'm sure scouts were really impressed with what they saw. This kid has the goods to play at the pro level. There's no doubt in my mind.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. Don't keep the time. I came to ask something, but the
Oh, some of those grippers like my teammate has.
you know that I think you're funny. It's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind.
That's the right speed. Gotta continue to be black. That's weird.
And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. We're painting over me. Cover up the white, just make it go in the light. And we're painting over me. Cover up the white, just make it go in the light.
Change nothing about it.
And you're always on my mind. Never wanted you to change your mind. Now you're always on my mind. And you're always on me. Painting over me. Cover up the white, just make it go in the light.
Live from Charles Schwab Field, we're getting ready for the semifinals here at the College World Series. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the Clemson Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. We're here at the College World Series at Charles Schwab Field. Welcome back. Phillips getting ready to hit. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is gone. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
One down. Phillips up next. Clemson's had some recent success, Jess. In 2024, they won the ACC tournament and made it all the way to the Super.
And they did it with a lineup that could really bang. Those guys did not give away at bats. What was so cool about that team is that it wasn't just about one star. It was length. 1 through 9 could hurt you.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
Oh, let's go Clemson.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they take the lead. It's 6-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Welcome back to summer baseball. It's the College World Series at Charles Schwab. Nicholas Allen getting ready to hit. And the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Tosses to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock. But he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. He's out.
Up next for the Tigers. The second base.
Tied at 6. Nicholas Allen digs in now.
Nicholas Allen.
Hey, we got one. Fill up the strike zone. Hey, here we go. All right, here we go now.
Bunting for a hit. Phillips. Fires across the diamond. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Up next for the Bulldogs. The catcher, number 2, Jake Holden.
Just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. Just got to execute.
Phillips with a standout performance today, Siggy.
Well, he put on an absolute clinic today, Boog, and I'm sure scouts were impressed with what they saw, watching him help his team advance to the finals. This kid has the goods to play at the pro level, no doubt in my mind.
Offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time. I was like, this is great. First down play at 2nd and 6. Tight end shows up in the speed, sees ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag run. From the 30, just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to execute. You got this game in hand. And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down.
and welcome to Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. MLB The Show brings you the College World Series Finals. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Clemson Tigers. Joined by Chris Singleton and Jessica Mendoza, I'm John Shelby. Well, Jesse's made it this far. Pretty fitting that one of the most elite college prospects is here in the College World Series Finals.
Everything he's worked for has led to this, Boog. A ballpark full of fans, national TV. The stakes couldn't be higher. Let's do this.
Now the third baseman, Phillips. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone! He nails one out to right. And they take the lead. It's 4-2.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
It's like he knew what was coming there. Stepped up to the plate, obviously ready to do some damage, and there it went. Home run.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 24.
All right, you got this. Let's go. Let's go.
That one lifted to left. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. Clemson out front here, 4-3. Here's the third baseman, Rick Colbert.
The third baseman, number 13, Rick Colbert.
Hey, 2 away now. Attack him. Pitch to him.
Man on second, 2 down. Chop to the left side. Whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. The Tigers with the lead, 4-3. Now the third baseman, Phillips. He's already homered here in this one. When you talk about Stanford pitching, you have to talk about Kyle Peterson, one of the greatest pitchers in the history of the program. Twice an All-American, the National Freshman Pitcher of the Year in 1995. KP was amazing for Stanford.
It was a first-round draft pick for the Milwaukee Brewers. And when you think about their Hall of Fame players, Kyle Peterson is one at the very top. The history that he brought, especially through the 1990s.
A real bulldog in the mound, facing him in the big leagues. I was scared when I'd walk to the plate.
Can you be scared if the guy's got glasses?
No outs.
Here's the 0-2. Trying to bunt his way on. On the run, sends it over to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
He saw the infield playing deep enough to drop down that bunt, and it paid off for him. Nice execution. He put that ball down the third baseline where he knew it would be a tough play. Took advantage right there. Very smart move.
Now batting.
Digging in, Phillips. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Come on, Dick, go hard. Go
Laser could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there. He scores. Now a 3-run lead, 7-4. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Perkins now at the plate. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Two now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away. And next is the designated hitter, Chang-Ho Donnelly.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Marlon Hernandez.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Fernandez will hit next.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the catch. Inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. Clemson have the advantage, 7-4. Now it's the shortstop, Dante O'Neill.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Stoitz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slow roller to third. Phillips fires to second for 1. Over to first. Safe.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Alan Arnett.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Phillips digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 11-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life. Well, bro, it's just a great feeling when your team wins and you know you were a key part of that victory. Especially on a stage as big as this one. Just an outstanding individual performance out of this young player. And the most important thing, they've got a chance to win it all tomorrow.
Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. MLB The Show brings you the College World Series Finals. It's the Clemson Tigers going up against the Stanford Cardinals.
number 24.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us, big guy.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Most tight spot here. Let's go. Oh no, another
Swing at a
pop-up.
high fly ball right
Hopefully we
field.
score one, though.
Sparpori
See if
under
we
it.
go.
Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 2-zip.
The second baseman, John Perkins.
Runner in scoring
That is
position.
second. The
No
first
outs.
baseman, Brady
Reindell, the next to
Reindell.
hit.
Get us the ground ball. Turn 2 for you, right here.
Get this guy out of here.
McNeil at second with nobody out. That's to third. Nice grab. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Phillips will hit next. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
All right, let's get that back. Let's get on 2 at least. Nope.
Liner
It came
caught
off
it
the bat.
second. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, John Perkins.
First and second.
Up next,
No
for the
outs.
Cardinals,
McNeil
the
digs
catcher,
in down.
Al McNeil.
Throw him a chair right here. Hey,
Comes
no
the 2-2.
right away. 2-2-2.
Base hit into the outfield. Colbert around third. The run comes in from second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
It hurts to give up a run
That's
here. It's
crazy.
worse that they didn't even get an out from the play. Pretty frustrating for
How
sure.
they tied the game
Back
up.
to the action here at Charles Schwab Field in Omaha. I'm John Chambi along with Jessica Mendoza and Chris Singleton. Phillips now at the plate. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
DFX and then, okay.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman,
And now here is John Perkins. Here's the 0-2. There goes the runner to third. Colbert zips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Man at second. In the dirt, but kept close.
Speed wasn't 49, I would have went.
Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 down. Swing and a little roller
Hold
right
up, hold up,
side.
hold up.
The underhand flip, and they get the out.
the bat, number 7, Marlon.
So up next, Marlon Fernandez. Tied at 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That's a base hit.
Good job, Fernandez. That
Well, he
defense, we
comes
got to
through
hold him.
clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Perkins getting ready to hit.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And ball 4 to aboard. First and second, no outs. Donnelly will hit next. 3-0 down. And they're all loaded up. So digging in, Marlon Fernandez.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
Let's see.
He's got it. Runner tags for third. Now a relay to the plate. See, and they lead by 4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Welcome back to the land of hopes and dreams. This is the College World Series at Charles Schwab Field. Rick Colbert digs in now.
Nobody down here. Blow by him.
Trying to bunt his way on. Picks it up with a bare hand, fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Phillips. Center field, Arnez in position. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, John.
Man at first, nobody out. Now, Alan Arnez.
The center fielder, Alan Arnez.
Be aggressive.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Phillips to second and 2. What a play.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Brandon Blanchard.
So up next,
Now batting,
Phillips.
the third baseman, number 24.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add to the lead. It's 11-6.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Their national champions singing a perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a performance on the biggest stage, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the national title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB Draft.
Can you hear me? I'm crying. Can you feel me? I'm trying to tell you.
Let's see where the draft will take us.
You don't listen, so it's bad news. Yeah, it's bad news.
With the first pick of the first round, the
Number
Minnesota
one.
Twins select the third baseman from the Central Region.
I don't want to play for the Twins, but I mean, I guess that's what it is. I ain't gonna sound that ungrateful though, but it's the Twins it is. Hopefully they trade me.
Yeah, it's bad news.
Taking in Minnesota.
Summertime, and the lights go out. It's long,
We in
and we
surge.
getting loud.
That's a heck of
There's
a
a
name.
time when we holding back, and a time, baby, when we holding hands. I don't wanna
We in
hide no
surge.
more. Taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more. If this is your answer, here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Oh, we're just better off as friends. I got questions. Got
All right, where should we spend this at?
what are we?
Their speed.
How are you? My time.
Definitely need to get that orange.
Heading home. What is the
I
reason
use all my points.
that you're holding on? I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more. If this is your answer, but here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Are we just better off as friends? I wanna stay here and know
Wichita win serve. All right. Search. Wichita win serve. Well, you made it to Pro Ball, but the work has only just started. There's still some development the front office needs to see in your overall play, especially compared to the talent they have with you before they consider bringing you up to AAA. You're already a top prospect, though, so that certainly works well in your favor. We'd like to see you continue to develop that pop on your bat, so we'll be looking to see how often you can square up the ball and do damage. I know this is a lot to digest, but are you ready to put some serious work in? Definitely. You're trying to get up out of Wichita. Good. Glad to hear it. Because I know everyone has very high expectations of you as the first overall pick. And the front office wants to see you in big leagues as soon as you can show you're ready. We'll see how you play here in AA for a little bit, or you get your feet wet. But if you do well and meet your goals, I would expect you to move up the ladder pretty fast. In the meantime, work hard, help us win some games, and be good to your teammates. Help them be their best, and they'll do the same for you. Sounds good. Thanks for all the advice. I hear you. Oh, a team player wherever I go. Thanks. But don't worry about me. I don't plan on being down here to play great. Being a good teammate is important.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 3, it's Greg Amsterdam with my guys, Yonder Alonso, Dan Plesac. A brand new Top 100 Prospect Rankings has been released, something we'd like to dive into around here. And, of course, there are some new exciting names to get to know. Now, guys, what does it mean to a young player to be named one of the top 100 prospects in baseball? Dan, what did it mean to you back in the day?
Heightened expectations, right? You kind of have a target on your back. Everyone in your organization knows, hey, you're the top dog, and everybody's coming after.
And you were that as a flame-throwing lefty. But what about you? You were a top prospect as well, Yonder.
Yeah, and there's some expectations, right? You run away from it or you accept it. When you put on those cleats, when you're on that field, you want to embrace that and let everybody know who you are.
The pressure's real. Hopefully they can handle it like the two of you guys.
Baby, since you came into my life, I have been a mess. Yeah, only you can save me, 'cause it feels like I'm drowning and you're my best. Wow, is it alright if I call you on a Sunday night? Oh, baby, is it okay?
A tremendous achievement for this prospect in the lineup to make his professional debut in this one. Always a special moment to witness. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Wichita Wind Surge. The crowd is excited and ready to get this season underway, and so are we. We'll be back to kick things off in just a minute. Now at the dish, Phillips. First round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level.
I hate hitting left-hand pitching.
That's towards center.
Pop up first at bat.
Our back.
Not great, but.
And two.
The first baseman.
Another pop-up. 2 pop-ups in a row.
Left field. Nivens glides in towards the infield.
Shake the nerves off, big fella.
24.
Hey, drop him in. Need you right here.
Let's go for the token.
Swing lifted to left field.
Man, we ain't starting off too good.
And makes the catch. So one hit is all they get. 7th inning up next. Wichita ahead in this game, 1-0. So digging in, Carter Frederick.
Frederick.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Drops it down the third baseline.
Got me. Oh,
and beats.
I hate that.
Throw!
The batter, the second baseman, Peyton.
With no... Maybe this bunts... So up next, Phillips. Some Insurance Runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. This one absolutely clobbered. You can forget it. That's a grand slam. Made them pay for that one. And they add on. It's 5-zip. That ball was gone as soon as it left the bat. He absolutely smoked it. A moment to treasure, his first homer at the Double-A level. That's got to feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. I don't know who's writing the script for this one, but talk about a dramatic grand slam. He was ready to break out the Carlton Fisk wave it fair if he needed to for that. That's one he'll remember forever. Phillips, with a terrific day at the plate in his professional debut. He looked comfortable in the box, which isn't a given for players just starting their career in the pros. Some really nice poise, and we'll see how he carries that forward.
Try to make it to 100 tokens before we...
Phillips went yard for the first time in his Double-A career last time out. Let's see if he can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Wichita Wind Surge. We'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Now the third baseman, Phillips. He had a solid day at the plate in his Double-A debut, and I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance here. Wallops this one out towards right center. And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for two. Chance at a triple.
Oh my God.
Relay throw to third. The tag. Really nice team defense on that play, all the way through to the tag at third base. I'm sure he thought he had that triple wrapped up. Not this time. Phillips stepping in. Now it falls on him to come through with an RBI.
24.
Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Last blasted that one out of here. Second of the year. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. Phillips steps in, trying to shake things up. Total dominance on the mound so far.
Base, hit a double or better.
Yeah.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Pretty deep. That one is gone. It's another long ball in this game. Third home run of the season. His second of the night. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1. He keeps producing loud contact in this ball game. Really good hitting in this one. An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger.
Now batting.
So digging in, Phillips, 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. Nice grab to first. And that is a nice play to end the inning. We head back to the top of the order. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Alan Roden. Ground ball to third. Ruda. On to first. Ball game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their offense in this ball game. Great effort at the plate. Phillips, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Wichita Wind Surge. And next, the cleanup hitter, Brett Squires.
Number 7, Brett Squires.
Runner at second with 2 down. On the ground.
1-1-1.
Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They leave 1 runner on base. Half inning done. We've got no score yet. Here's the third baseman, Phillips. The first overall pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level. Line drive. And there's 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Phillips steps in now. Bases clear, 2 down. Looking to get something going here. Fly ball out to left field. Makes the grab on the run. So they go quietly here. We move on to inning number 4. No score. runner at first. And now, Phillips.
24.
Ground ball right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. The tag, safe. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. This next at bat looms very large. And here's the first baseman, Billy Amick. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt. It's a wild pitch. And into second, the go-ahead run. The calculus has shifted out there on the mound. Before throwing that one in the dirt, the pitcher could have had that double play ball to escape the inning. But now, any mistake you make could be catastrophic. Go-ahead run at second. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. And now a spinning throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Eduardo Tayit.
The catcher, Eduardo Tayit.
In the air to left. And that retires the side. They get a run on one hit, no errors, one runner left. We're through 6 full innings. All tied 1-1. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Javier Vaz. Here comes the 2-2. That one down the line. One gone.
Now batting, catcher Blake Mitchell.
Phillips stepping in the box now. They're trailing, but a hit here could change the narrative. Looking to get something going for this lineup. This one ripped but foul to the right.
Attaboy, go hard, go hard.
Might be extra bases. Around first and digging for second. The relay in there. He's safe. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. In the dirt, but kept it close. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish.
Get back, get back.
Pickoff move to second and back in safely. Tying run at second base. And the home team trying to send these fans home happy. Left field getting pretty deep. And it's off the wall. And here comes the runner. Here's the relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end.
That was a fun day at the ballpark. Let's do it again tomorrow, man. Y'all come back. Let's liven up this chat a little bit next time.
My cheap one night romance and always turn bad. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo low dog and do so well. Sing a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Changed since I quit. Dropped all my bad habits and started back thinking. When I jump on the wagon, honey, would you catch my fall? If I hollered out your name, would you hear me call? Heaven knows I miss my late night living. Oh, well, I need as far as I can tell. Keep my health. Quit doing this thing I love for somebody else. But I gambled away every love I ever had. Like a cheap one night romance and always turn bad. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're all getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo love dog I do so well. Sing a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, just like that. Oh, yes, yes.